Good day. In this video, we will demonstrate you how you could increase your sourcing process by 15 times versus the traditional methods. In the previous video of Graph 1, we showed you how you could actually demonstrate or show the price evolution of specific countries, in this case, Germany and Belgium. It might be that you don't find any data on Germany and Belgium when selected, or that you would like to have some other countries, but you don't know which one. So basically, what the system does is bypass the traditional sourcing process by making some assumption, saying that if some other people already did the job, actually there is good reason to be successful to do the same thing. So to do a quick sourcing, you can go back to Graph Overview or just the personal data box, and you can create a new graph, excuse me, where you set then, instead of having the price evolution graphs, give me the biggest supply sources of a particular product. If you select this graph type, the system will grab the different infrastructures on the database to gather all the data about the product I'm looking for. So in this case, polystyrene. Must make sure that this product is obviously in my personal product list. I'm checking now if it is there. Yeah, it is there. So I can add it on top of it, and basically as a save option graph, click to save anyway. The graph will show here in gold color. I can view the graph, and basically in a few seconds time I can see the biggest player on the market, which is of course the European countries, and then second Germany, Belgium, France, external Europe, and Italy. And this is the volume, so from left to right, the biggest volumes to the lowest volumes, and each time also quite interesting, the average YQ price for this product. Now the YQ price is in between a real actual price and in between an index. It's more reliable than an index, and it's of course less reliable than an actual procurement price, which only the procurement person knows. Now if you would like to see the data behind the system, you can see the data over here, and you can also export to CSV or export to XLS files. So this graph is made now out of polystyrene. If I would like to change the graph, I can, for instance, do the same thing for polypropylene. Obviously, if I want to do this for polypropylene, I must make sure that polypropylene is in my product list, which is not. So I will catch first this product into my product list, because today I only have polystyrene in it. So I go to polypropylene, and the system will generate actually all the article numbers in which polypropylene are available. We know in the meantime that the red marked codes are not valid anymore. They are expired, so don't select them. Here in this case I use polypropylene in primary form, so pellets or resin, and I will just add it up to my product list. So I go back to create a graph. I want to have a graph of the biggest supply sources for polypropylene. And I will not select polystyrene but polypropylene, and I save the option graph. There you go, and there you will see appearing polypropylene as a gold color square to easily find back. And here I have my polypropylene biggest supply markets: Germany, Belgium, external Europe, France, Netherlands, Saudi Arabia, which has obviously also the lowest price. Not a big surprise for a lot of buyers, but nevertheless you might have some nice surprises there, because nobody's thinking about Brazil. Whereas the price is quite interesting too, and the volume, if you go back and look into detail of Brazil, still is 207 let's say 1,000 tons coming into Europe for Brazil. If you would like to have the data only for your country, for instance the ones that declare the data, You can remove the Eurozone, which is the zone which is declaring the data, and say Belgium is declaring the data. Do they actually receive products from from Brazil there? Let's have a look. Save as new profile, polypropylene imports into Belgium. And there you go. And now you have the overview. If you scroll down, you have the overview of the imports into Belgium, where you see that Brazil is also one of the key players with a reasonable volume together with Saudi Arabia at a pretty low price versus what Belgium and France is doing. So that's about how you can use Graph 2. Please be my guest to follow the other short videos for the other graphs. And the more you proceed, the more we will go into detail for the different options that you can use on this graph. Have a nice day.